Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Roykhan Tajuddin. I get to my presentation for me about pragmatic in linguistics. Next, the definition. Pragmatic is a branch of linguistics that studies the relationship between the external context of language and the meaning of speech through the interpretation of the situation in which it is spoken. In linguistics, pragmatics is a part of semiotics. The principles in pragmatics include the synthesis between study, intent, and speech. While the aspects involved in pragmatics are language elements, language speakers, and language estimators. Pragmatics examines contextual meaning of situational meaning based on place setting, time setting, participants, topic objectives, and communication media. Reference in the analysis of meaning in oral communication in pragmatics use speak at theory. One of the pragmatic theories is used as a way to assess certain goals in literary works containing values or teachings addressed to readers. In addition, pragmatics also examines discourse. Next, understanding with according to expert. First, Edwin Crystal, 1987, is a pragmatic studies the factor that convert our choice of language in social interaction and the effect of our choice on others. In theory, we can say anything we like. In practice, we follow a large number of social rules, or most of them unconsciously, that constrain the way we speak. Pragmatics examines the factors that drive language choice in social interaction and the influence of this choice on speech partners. In theory, we can say whatever we like. In practice, we have to follow a number of or mostly unconscious social rules that we have to follow. So, Levinson provides a definition of pragmatics as the study of language from a functional perspective that it attempts to explain the effects of linguistic structures by reference to non-linguistic pressure and cues. Pragmatics is the study of language from a functional perspective that is pragmatic seeks to explain aspects of linguistic structures by referring to non-linguistic influence and phenomena. Okay. 3. Subroto say the pragmatics is the semantics of intent. In many ways, pragmatics is a parallel to semantics because both study meaning. The difference is that pragmatic examines the meaning of lingual unique externality, while semantics examines the meaning of linguistic units internally. Okay, last for Leach. Pragmatic is a branch of linguistics that increasingly recognized today, although in the last 20 or so decades, this science was really of utmost never mentioned by linguists. This is based on the increasing awareness of linguists that effort to uncover the nature of language will not bring the expected result without an understanding of pragmatics, namely how language is used in communication. Leach also defines pragmatics as the study of meaning in relation to speech situation. Okay, next. Type of pragmatics. Pragmatics is have the three types, namely it speak acts, presuppositions, and implicators. Okay, I can to explain to a type of pragmatics. And the first speak acts. Speak acts is the terms and theories regarding speech are acts were first introduced by G.L. Austin in 1955 at Harvard University, England. Austin writing ideas on new speech act theory were published in 1962 in a book called How Do You Do Things with Words? In Things paper, Austin argues that action occurs as long as the individual say something. Example, given to this opinion are promise, which involve an act of agreement, and apologize, which involve the act of apologizing. Austin argues that every utterance is not only an act of saying something, but also part of taking action. Austin's view of which are influence linguistic studies. Second, presupposition. Presupposition is defined simply as an act of questioning beforehand. In another sense, supposition is an assumption about the other person or the thing being talked about. The estimator is the speaker or the writer. Prepositional action comes before saying something. Levinas develop the concept of the preposition to be a kind of assumption of background knowledge that gives meaning to an action. Theory of expression and utterance being true or false can be determined by the presence of presuppositions. Last, implicator. Implicator is the term. Implicator was first introduced by Paul Grace in 1975. Implicator means the intention of the speakers that is not in the pitch because it is conveyed differently in the pitch. In the speech, the speaker generally knows the implicator in verbal communication. Okay, next example of pragmatics. Example of pragmatics have the two example. In first in real life, second to media. I am first to read the in real life. And then number one, what do you think about drink? I want to one cup soft drink, but not too sour. This is the sentence explained to say what he or she wanted to drink, but the statement implied that he or she wanted to drink of soft drink. Sorry. 2. Will you crack open the door? I'm getting hot. This third word is a crack would mean to break. To but pragmatically, we know that the speaker means to open the door just a little to let in some air. 3. Hurry up! The time is not long. Let's start the show. The word said from hurry, saying that he wanted to hurry up and hang out with her when the show started. Okay, next media. Listen on the board. There you go, bro. Drive safe, please. Okay. The word explained to say bro. This is the formal word. The word safe is to mean safety, and the word please to mean are needed play to remain courteous. 2. Yes, sir. I will fix as soon as possible. Thanks for the info. The sentence have formal title and gratitude. The gratitude section in the sentence "Thank you" says he agrees when speaking condition to a big person and thanks him happily. Okay, thank you for my presentation. If you have any question, guys, if you have any question, if you don't have a question, my name's I close my presentation for me, and then thank you, see you, bye.